Hello and welcome to episode 21 of the Intersave on Championship Manager 0102. If you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe. And if you like this one, leave a like. Leave some comments on how you think we're going. But this episode, we are facing Roma. It's going to be another top of the table clash for us and a real test of our mettle to see what we can do. We're trying this new formation, really wanting to see how it works. But first off, as you'll notice, it's the 3rd of February, so we've got some transfers to wrap up. From what you've seen, Leonardo Ponzio has come in from Newell's Old Boys for us. As you can see there, really good attributes. He's played a couple of games and he's playing quite well so far. We have brought in Cristiano Ronaldo. Really young buck at this stage. We brought him in for 750k and he's already worth 1.3, so that's regardless still a good bit of business for us, but a bit of nostalgia there. Not sure how he might turn out, but worth having him in the reserves. He's put in a few good performances so far. Lee Jung Pyo has come in for us from, where did he come from? Anyang. So he's already had a few good performances in the 2 appearances he's made already. And Didier Zakora has come in from KRC Genk. We've finally got that deal sealed. He should be a great backup on the right there for Javier Zanetti. So that gives us a little bit more depth in that right back position. So really happy with that. We had to pay a fair bit for him. We had to pay 8.5 million. For a 3.3 million valued player, but he's only 21. He's got a lot of future in him, and I'm sure he will make that back with some of his performances. So let's take a look at the transfers for January. What some of these biggest transfers were. You've got Roberto Muzzi going to Parma from Udinese, Henrik Larsson going to Barca from Celtic, Carlo Nervo going from Bologna to Milan, Giovanni going from Olympiacos to Celta Vigo, Dario going from Academia to Porto, Didier Zakora, which was our move, Aldo Ducher from Deportivo to Marseille, Dennis Romedal from PSV to 1860. We have seen a lot of these ones. Let's see if we can narrow this down to Italy. Here we are. Okay. So Tedesco, Perugia to Milan, Castellini from Bologna to Atlanta, Ambrosini from Milan to Lyon, Roque Jr. from Milan to Alaves, Serena, who left us, to Udinese, Thomas Helveg to Werder Bremen, Chameau to Lazio from Milan, Paulo Negro to Bologna, Bosniak to Udinese from Al Ittihad, Zeta from Torres to Parma, Pecorisi from Ancona to Perugia. Having a look there, Onstad, any other names that really pop out? Not really. Delivio maybe, from Fiorentina to Milan. Fiorentina being demoted in Serie C2B at the moment, so he's a pretty cheap pickup. Beyond that, there's no names that absolutely stand out. Out of interest, let's have a quick look at England and see what's happened. So Marcus Babbel's gone from Liverpool to Bayern, Michael Bridges from Leeds to Dortmund, Ruza from Ipswich to Olympiacos. Wow, top 3 transfers. No one staying in England. Hegem from Liverpool to Blackburn, Jenkins from Chester to Sheffield Wednesday, Georgi Kinkladze from Derby to Olympiacos. So that's an interesting one. Ben Thatcher from Tottenham to Blackburn, Mike Duff, Cheltenham to Cardiff, Graham Lasso, Chelsea to Blackburn. So Blackburn's really been sort of building a little bit in this transfer window, it seems. Stefan Freund has gone from Tottenham to Cottbus. Alex Baptiste. No huge moves really. Maybe Mark Pembridge from Everton to Stoke. But still not a huge money move. So interesting stuff in that there's only been maybe 3 or 4 massive moves in both Italy and the English league. Would have thought there might have been more than that. In any case, Didier Zakora is away on international duty. He's at the African Cup of Nations at the moment. So even though we bought him, we can't play him just yet. Let's touch wood. Hope he doesn't pick up a massive injury. Cristiano Zanetti still out. Daniel Adani still out. Let's take a look at this squad and see who we're going to play against Roma. We're going to stick with Francesco Toldo. He's playing relatively well, 7s and 8s in his form line there, so not too much to complain about. Coco has just come back and is at 100%. Lee Jung Pyo has been playing well, but we are going to bring on Coco to face Roma. Vivas gives us that versatility in defence, so we're going to keep him on the bench, is what I'm trying to say. Marco Materazzi, still going to keep him on the bench. I think Adani and Gamara, probably someone's going to have to leave. We've got too many central defenders. More than we can really use, so it's a bit of a waste. Delmar, I'm thinking we're going to keep him up front, given the performances he's been putting in. Almeida, I am liking Almeida at the back. In centre defence, he's up to 6.95 now, which is super interesting. Di Biagio, 6.82. Do we make the change? Yeah, Bruno Farina. He's unhappy. He wants a new contract. So let's not start him because he's unhappy. I think that's fair. Happy with Conceição on the right, happy with Gulli on the left. They've both been playing really well. Vieri and Crespo. Vieri, we have backed off his training and it seems to have done very little, and we have offered him a new contract and have not heard back from him. So good fun there on the striker front. Let's try and keep him placated for as long as we can. That said, let's jump into this game. Now, we want to put Vieri on the free kicks and we want to put Delmar into a playmaking role. We're playing away from home. I'm expecting Roma to be attacking and absolutely coming at us there. You can see Totti moving into that cam role. They're going to be pressing us. I think we stick with the tactics we've got, see how we go in the first 15 minutes. Oh, we've already had a penalty waved off. Delmar, oh. Oh, no. We've put too much pressure on us. So now that they've scored that goal. Yes! Okay. Here's our chance to undo the mistakes of before. We're going to go with normal. And we're going to nix the offside trap because I think that got us in a little bit of trouble. Also, stop these runs and kick those runs into gear. Giving our formations a little bit more defensive by... Oh, man. Vince Montella. Alright, might need to go back into attacking mode. Attacking normal. Make our mind up. So last time we were in this attacking mode, we at least were a bit more challenging. Studer's giving us all sorts of trouble. I'm going to change those runs as well because the game seems to have changed. Wow, we're getting rinsed by Batistuta here, so this is not growing great. Marking Almeida onto Totti. I think I'm happy with that. Badan got away with a warning. Polo's done well. Okay. They're not attacking anymore. From the message that's just come up, but it doesn't look like we're really taking any more possession, or they've certainly got control of this game. Oh, Tolo's pushed the referee. My word. Are you serious? Tolo pushed the referee. Okay, we're going to... Del Mar's going to have to come down and come off of Fontana. Oh, man. That is just crazy. Alright, let's tighten this bad boy up. Let's push the referee. He's going to be suspended for ages. We might not get him back this season. He's assaulted a referee, for God's sake. Alright. Condition. They're presumably going to take control of this game right now. It's going to the offside trap again. So that'll be a goal for Toddy. Three-1 down to Roma. And now Roma are coming at us again. You can't argue with the red card. 7 shots on target out of 7 shots total. That is phenomenal. Offside trap, like we haven't been playing it much, but I don't think it's been doing much either. We've had the 3 shots on target. There's not a lot to really talk about here. Let's take a look at what happened with this penalty. Panucci barged Crespo in the back and the referee turned down the penalty appeal and then sent off. So the referee's not had a 8 all around there. Not much we can do. So the referee's denying us penalties and giving Roma penalties. That's a bit tough to swallow. That's a bit tough to swallow. Actually, I meant that to be Crespo. Where'd he go? Here he is. Okay. Let's kick on. Needless to say, the board are not going to be happy with this one. Panucci's picked up the red. So that's made it even, but it wasn't their goalkeeper, was it? Almeida. Okay, Zanetti's having a Fabio Cannavaro. That is horrendous, mate. You are coming off. Almeida's having a stinker, but then so Zanetti. Vivas. I don't really want to play in this circumstance. Almeida, let's bring on Di Biagio for Almeida. I would love to make more changes than that, but I don't think it's going to happen. But we're out of subs, is what I mean. But whatever changes we make, I don't think we're really going to get ourselves out of this hole. You know what? Let's just go attacking, just because we're losing 3-1. If we lose by more, it's not like it's going to be that big of a deal for us. It's another harsh decision on us. Vieri, well done. Crespo, Vieri, again a foul. This has been a rough game. Roma have been playing. It's another foul. The refs lost control. Ooh. Looks like this game is just like it's all over the place, but yeah, there should have been far more cards to Roma there, I want to say, than what they actually got. 9 shots on, 1 off, 1 offside, so the offside trap we were playing didn't really do anything. Sator with the man of the match. Wasn't expecting that at all. Totti had a great game, Montella had a great game, Batistuta had a great game, Panucci with a yellow. Was it a straight? Was it 2 yellows which were a red, or was it a straight red? Nope, that is a straight red. So, the less said, the better, I think. Let's take a look at these results. Atalanta beating Empoli 2-0. Castellini with the man of the match and a 9 rating. Zauri, Foglio, Beretta, Rossini all playing well. Beretta and Rossini with goals. Empoli not really doing much. Kribari playing well. Sadati playing well again. Piacenza's beaten Chievo 2-1. We won't go into that one, I think. Bologna has beaten Como 2-1. Again, we'll give that game a skip. Milan has beaten Regina 2-0. Gennaro Gattuso with a man of the match, 10 rating and a goal. Kutsov with a goal and an 8 rating also. Di Livio getting his game after his transfer and getting an 8 rating for himself. Juranek in defence for Regina playing well. Modena has beaten Brescia 2-0, so that's a good showing from them. That is showing a little bit of a sign of life. And Udinese and Torino have drawn 0-0. Now, Toldo has been banned for 3 months. Oh, man. So what's that? That takes us to May, which... yeah, he's basically banned for the rest of the season at this point. Are you kidding me? Just after the transfer window's closed too, so I can't do anything about it. And the board are unhappy as predicted. So let's go in. We're going to... what are we going to do? Board confidence. We're going to complain about the referee because clearly he was having a crack at us. We're going to go back to Toldo's. We can't even appeal it. We're going to discipline him for violent behaviour. We're going to give him a 2-week fine. Board unhappy, and yes, so Soldo's lashed out in anger. I've read that as at poor refereeing, and the FA have agreed. So that's, I don't know. What do you do if the referee's? He shouldn't have lashed out, but the referee was having a shocker. Tolly's accepted his fine without comment, so good on him. Let's obviously, well, we need to drop him from the team. Fontana's going to go in as the number 1 choice, and we're going to immediately dip into the reserves and grab Nathan Coe and bring him up to the seniors. He's unhappy about something for some reason. What are you unhappy about, Nathan? Future unknown. He's just generally unhappy, it seems. Whatever. Alright. On that note, what a game. What a game, what a turn. We're going to struggle without our number one keeper here, because Fontana isn't a number one by any stretch. So, taking a look at the league, Lazio on 39 points. We're in 7th on 36. So, we're still in it. We've just lost too many games. We're not picking up any draws. We're either winning or losing. Oof. Here we go. Alright, so on that bombshell, stay safe. Please look after yourselves. And we'll see you in the next video.